Hey, good morning. Happy Valentine's Day. Live from Vail Village. I'm Ashley LaFleur. Nothing says love like taking out the trash live on the air. I set up this shot before they rolled in here. So here we are, live from Vail Village. It's 12 degrees. You can see your breath outside. Beautiful bluebird day. And we have a great show in store for you for Valentine's Day on Vail Valley Live, which starts now.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Valentine's Day. It is Monday, February 14th. I'm wearing the red. We have our Michaela Valentine's Day pin for the Olympics. And we got Ashley LaFleur, as you saw, busy out there in Vail Village. And so were the garbage truck folks, getting things done on a Monday morning. But thanks for joining us for today's show. We'll be with you on Vail Valley Live for about the next 60 minutes, like we do every single morning. You can watch us always at 7:30 to 8:30, 7 days a week, or you can catch us on demand. We're on Roku, we're on Apple TV, Amazon Fire. We're also a podcast on Spotify, and you can find us on Comcast Channel 17, which is outside television, right there in your hotel room or your condo or at your house. And then also you can chat with us if you watch us live on Facebook or on our new Vail Valley Live YouTube page. So just search in your search engine Vail Valley Live and it'll pop up, and then hit subscribe so you are reminded when we come live every single morning. But hey, maybe you can tell us what you're doing from Valentine's Day, where you're tuning in from, any Valentine's Day traditions, that sort of thing. We'd love to hear about it on today's show. But we got a lot of information for you. We're going to check in with Ashley over in Vail Village. We'll also give you details on the weather, your grooming report, which you can see on the bottom of the screen. That is for Vail. Valentine's Day gift ideas at Squash Blossom. Also, some fresh ideas from Knapp Harvest down in Eagle Ranch. And the executive shave. Guys, spas aren't just for the ladies. You can treat yourself to the executive shave. We had our very own Cameron head down to the Four Seasons for this. And then Koji Kawamoto is back. He is doing a fabulous pearl trunk show at Carrots Jewelers. I can't think of a better way than to meet with Koji, and he will match the girl with the pearl. He's got beautiful pearls from around the world. And then we'll give you your headlines, your weather, and a lot of different things that are happening in Vail and Beaver Creek, and so much more. So thanks for sticking with us this morning. Let's do the weather real quick, and then we'll go out to Ashley. We're going to have a beautiful day, a lot like yesterday. In fact, temperatures might be a little bit warmer. 42 is a high. This weather is brought to you by the Outlets at Silverthorne. That could be another good place if you want to bop on over to Summit County to get your Valentine's Day gift ideas. But we're going to see sunshine all day long, and through this evening, we will have clear skies. Full moon will be on Wednesday. I bet if you go out for a later, late night skin or a snowshoe up with your loved one, you're going to see quite a bit of that moon tonight. Now, Tuesday night will drop down, or Monday night will drop down to the teens. And then as we look at the next couple of days, we could see a little bit of snow pop in the middle of the week. In fact, Open Snow is calling for possibly 2 inches at Beaver Creek Wednesday into Thursday, one over at Vail, and then 3 inches possible into our Thursday. So a little storm could be brewing this week. Not a lot. We miss those big dumps, like we get a foot of snow like we did over Christmas and the holidays. Not quite the case, but we'll take what we can get. Now, terrain wise, over at Vail, we've got 97% of the mountain open. And if you've been back in Blue Sky Basin lately, they did open Earl's Express Lift. Pete's and Earl's, that's named after Pete Seibert and Earl Eaton, that did open in Blue Sky Basin. And guess what else they did? They fired up the grills at Blue Sky Basin. They don't have any food that you can purchase. In the past, they've had snacks and little candy bars and different things to keep you fueled up. They don't have that this year. They do have the warming hut open in case you are cold, and they you can get water in there. But the grills, if you want to bring your own, and I've seen some amazing spreads up there, you can pack all your food and go out to the grills in Blue Sky. They are now open. Now, over at Beaver Creek, I skied there a little bit over the weekend, Arrowhead, Bachelor Gulch area, and we have 98% of the terrain open there, 24 out of 25 lifts, and 166 trails. Don't forget, Talents Challenge is happening the last weekend of the month, and that's skiing all the black and double black diamonds over there in the Talents area, tiers 9, 10, and 11. And this is a fun thing to do. It's a good challenge as well, but as Meredith and I have been talking throughout the week, you got to make sure you're ready for it. You just don't want to go straight off the couch and do this. You want to get some training in before, but we're giving you a few more days. This will be the 26th and the 27th. You have to ski all the 14 runs on one day, but you have a choice. Do you want to do it Saturday or do you want to do it Sunday? So kind of neat that they're doing this, but you can go to beavercreek.com for more information, how to register, learn a little bit about SOS Outreach, the nonprofit that's benefiting from this, and that's coming up in just 2 weekends. But let's take it out to Ashley and wish her a happy Valentine's Day. She's got her cute red Skaya hat on. And Ashley, okay, the garbage truck has left. That was so funny. You're like, I just set up my shot, and you guys, I mean, it was like an advertisement, just backing right in there.
Yep. Right? I mean, like whether we like it or not, even in beautiful places like Vail Village, there's trash. It's got to get removed somehow, and apparently it just happens whenever I'm live. Like usually, it's either porta potties or garbage trucks. So you're welcome to start off your morning that way.
Totally.
But oh man, Trisha, I mean, it's beautiful out here, and there's quite a few people. You'll see them here. They're just unloading off of the bus, but there's a lot of people that are already here and like ready to get out on the slopes. They don't open until 8:30, but they are like ready. They are here. You see, here they come. Starting the wave. But yep. So I figured I would take you to some of our favorite spots. If you need that last minute Valentine's Day gift and you want to make it really special, we have some places for you to check out on the show today.
Okay, perfect. Hey, I can see your breath. I know it is a little cold. We've got the low teens for Vail, Edwards at 10, Avon at 14 degrees, and Eagle at 8 degrees this morning. But how does it feel out there? You okay?
Yeah, I don't have hand warmers in today, just the gloves. And honestly, I mean, to me, this is like a little bit of a heat wave because, up until last week, we were seeing those temperatures every time I'd get up in the morning in the negatives or maybe like 1, 2, 3 degrees. So, I'm checking my phone and having it say 12 in Vail right now. I'm like, okay, like this is balmy. This is great. Yeah. So yeah, you can definitely see your breath. I do have several layers on. I have, base layer, and then I have a vest, and then I have my, my down jacket on. Yeah. So it's definitely chilly first thing, but it's gonna be a beautiful day to get outside for a hike or maybe do a little skiing or cross country skiing, snowshoeing, or even just, taking a little quick lunch walk with the dog. Yeah. It's gonna be a beautiful day for it.
Yeah, and you know what? Actually, I feel like it was such a full weekend. So many things going on with the Olympics and, of course, the Super Bowl. But first, the Olympics. Okay, River Radimus getting 4th place in the GS. That was an amazing time. And so, his first run was on Saturday night, our time. It was already Sunday over there. And that was at like 7:15, when they were going through all the racers. And then they were going to have that second run about 10:45 or so. But then did you see all that snow? And they had delayed the race for a couple of hours. And my husband is like, we gotta stay up, and it's river, like we have to. Actually, I stayed up to like 1:15 watching. I was like, oh man, like I gotta go to bed, and they were just showing the snowcats, just pushing snow around, and we're just like twiddling our thumbs, like waiting, trying to stay awake. But we did get to see him almost make the podium, and I know it's very hard. 4th place is very hard, but he said in all sorts of interviews that he's just happy with his results, and he did everything to get him there on that day. But what a great confidence booster for the men's alpine team too.
Oh yeah, I mean, and just to have our local guy do so. I mean, 4th in the world?
Yeah.
That is amazing. And he's young. We know we're
Yeah.
going to see him back in the Olympics again. And, Trisha, on Friday night, I have to say, so Tom and I were literally like jumping up and down in my living room, screaming for Nick Bumgardner and Lindsay Jacobellis in the snowboard cross, because Nick is a friend of mine, and I just got a message back from him because I sent him a little message on Instagram, and I was like, we are like literally jumping up and down. This is so well deserved, and so he's just now getting back to me because obviously like he has been inundated with
Yes.
all kinds of interviews, and I'm sure like he's just gonna be making like the talk show circuit, but it could not have happened to a more wonderful human. I'm so incredibly thrilled for him to go, from thinking he was completely out and that his chance had been blown and that he wasn't going to get another shot at it, and then to be surprised to be in this race and paired up with Lindsay Jacobellis, to then winning gold at 40 years old in the Olympics. Like, so incredibly cool. And he's such an awesome guy. I got to know him when I was doing some reporting for Snowboard Cross for ESPN, and he was like my little insider. Like, he was my buddy that would let me know what was going on the slopes. If I needed an interview, I'd go to Nick and he'd like give me the whole lowdown. And so anyway, I'm just so incredibly thrilled. I've never done that before. We're like in the living room, just like, come on. It was awesome.
Oh, I know. Yeah, and I like those team events too. It's kind of neat to see that teamwork and even the mixed with male female teams. So I think it's really cool that they're doing that, and congrats. And yeah, what a great. And I saw the interview with like his family. They kind of they were on their phones, and they kind of could talk to each other halfway around the world. So congrats. And the Olympics continue again this week. So we've got another full week. Closing ceremonies will be this next weekend. So yeah, Super Bowl last night. We got more racing today. We got our Go Michaela Valentine's Day pin. This is from the 2015s, but we still like to take it out, and we got a Lindsey Vonn here, one from 2015. We got our pins ready. But hey, yeah, Ashley, we'll let you go and get warmed up. We gotta go to a commercial break. When we return, we will have headlines and your traffic report.
Winter is coming, and you can enjoy every minute with Outside Plus, your membership to the outdoors. Whether you're exploring the backcountry or your local trails, Outside Plus has you covered. With expert advice on gear, product discounts, premium access to Outside TV and the Gaia GPS app, and inspiring content delivered from the most respected names in the outdoors. Become an Outside Plus member today to get free tickets and VIP access to this year's Warren Miller film. Join at warrenmiller.com/Outside Plus.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
You deserve more from your steak. You deserve the only steak that's guaranteed to be perfect every single time. At Omaha Steaks, we're delivering old school quality with a now school mentality. That means aging every steak for tenderness, carefully hand carving, and obsessing over every last detail, so you never second guess a single bite. For a limited time, get 4 free chicken breasts and 4 free pork chops with your order. Go to omahasteaks.com/TV today. You deserve this.
Well, we are back. I want to find out what made headlines in today's paper for Monday, the 14th of February, Valentine's Day, of course. And we're going to check in with your paper here, the Vail Daily. And on the cover, we were just talking about him, River Radimus. Look at him. Look at that form. It's absolutely crazy. I love his gloves. I love his little tiger stripe hair that he's got going on. But Vail ski racer River Radimus rips by a gate during the second run of the men's giant slalom Sunday at the Winter Games. For the full story, and we'll get that to you. That'll be on page A15. But in today's paper, we've also got Time Machine, and this is a cool thing. It takes us back several years, whether it's 5 years all the way to 60 years ago, and what was happening back in the time. So kind of neat to just get a perspective of what was happening decades ago. Also in today's paper, Avon building site to see the new front gate project. We just heard about this last week. A lot of you know this. This is the area on Highway 6 between the main gates of Beaver Creek going over to Eagle Vale. So they've got 22 acres that's going to be built for new condos. You can check that out on page A4. And then also in today's paper, we've got River Radimus just misses the medal in a snowy Olympics GS. Wow, I was just talking to Ashley about that, and yes, it was delayed by quite a bit. If you stayed up to watch it, you were watching it in the wee hours of Sunday morning. But that's super cool. He got a career best fourth place finish. And he led the Americans in that. So cool story if you want to check that out on page 815. And then also Ferreira enjoys skiing again ahead of the men's half pipe. So you can learn a little bit about this athlete from Colorado, from Aspen to be exact, and learn a little bit more about his events that he'll be competing in the Olympics. And then also, did you watch Super Bowl last night? Well, the Rams, they had to dig deep to win the Super Bowl. You can check it out on page A19. What a big weekend in sports. But hey, it's a big day for love. And we have the Tell Us Your Love Story contest winners. This was put on by the Vail Daily. And the winners are winning anything from dinners to two to couples massage treatments and area spas. So you can find out just who won that in today's paper on page B1. And then also, instead of having want ads, we've got love notes. So these are some fun little love notes that people submit to their sweetie. Some have like who it's from. Some have just code words. Maybe you don't know who it's from. Maybe you have a secret admirer. So check this out. This is in the classified section of today's Vail Daily. But yeah, big paper today. Miss a day, you'll miss a lot. So I definitely grab one in your blue newspaper boxes throughout the valley, or you can always just go online to vaildaily.com. You can sign up for newsletters, EC alerts, all sorts of road alerts that happen. You can do that on their website. But let's take it to the road report right now. We're going to see maybe some traffic heading down to the Front Range this morning. A lot of people like to stay on Sunday night, especially with the Super Bowl last night, and then get up early and head to work. But roads are looking really good. We haven't had new snow in quite a few days, and we just got that little 1-inch storm earlier or in the weekend, but we're seeing traffic moving quite smoothly on all of our cams. Our cams are getting a little dirty, though. You can tell it's almost springtime out there. But if we do see some of that snow, like we were predicting, open snow calling for maybe 2 to 3 middle of the week, make sure you slow it down when we do see those storms come our way. But that's a quick look at your traffic as well as the news report. Let's go out to Ashley and see what she's found in Vail Village. Is she ready? Oh, okay. All right.
So, Trisha, I had to move out of, kind of like Gorsuch Square where the clock tower was because there was so much traffic that was coming through there. So I wanted something a little bit more quiet, a little more serene. And since we're talking about the Olympics, we do have the screen set up here right at the International Bridge where you can watch some of your favorite athletes compete and have, little mini watch parties. They have some picnic tables set up. So this would maybe a cool place to stop by and maybe grab lunch to go with your sweetie today, or maybe grab a cup of coffee and come on down and just enjoy that first couple sips by the river. But also, they have these cool posters set up that are all, saying that we love our 2022 Olympians. And there's all kinds of messages on here. Like this one says, you rock from Hawaii. There's also one that says, good luck from Guatemala. So you're getting some international good wishes. Oh my gosh, here comes more trucks. Seriously, hold on, wait for it. It's gonna. Let's hope he just keeps going. We'll see.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
we got some busy people. Oh, Shamrock Foods. Okay, they're delivering the filet mignon for tonight's dinners.
Yeah.
Dinners for 2.
Gotta get the essentials. That's right. So anyway, this is a great spot to come on down and leave your well wishes on these posters, and of course enjoy some of your favorite Olympians. So just a cool cool place. And I think especially if you want to start your morning off just kind of in a slow wake up, hanging out by Gore Creek, there's some fireplaces that will be lit up. It's just a beautiful place to be, right?
It definitely is. And you know what? So on Saturday, they did have that Olympic watch party. I emceed it, and they brought out, Town of Vail, Vail Resorts, Colorado Snow Sports Museum, and, Vail Valley Foundation. Like everyone was just kind of putting it together, and it was on the night that River was racing. So people were watching that first race on that big screen TV. But they did have some special guests. Kai Owens is already back. So she got up and spoke, and Dylan Walshek got up and spoke as well. And then Taylor Schifrin, Michaela's brother, got up and said a few words. And he said, you know what, we want to thank everyone for, wishing Michaela well, kind of, during this time where, she hasn't been doing her best on the slopes. And he said, but it's these days that make the great days even greater. So he was basically just saying thank you and that they appreciate the outpouring of support. So, hopefully Michaela can be doing well as we go into the speed events for the women. And then, of course, now the men's are going into the more technical side of things. But yeah, so that was a cool event that night. And Kai Owens was out there signing autographs and taking pictures. So it was pretty cool to see these athletes back already.
Yeah, it's amazing how they kind of structured, who's there and who's not there. I have some friends. My girl Devin Logan is going to be competing in the women's slope style, and she and the slope style crew for skiers, they were actually staging like a fake opening ceremonies at Copper Mountain. Like they have all these videos of them like waving to no one while all their friends are at the opening ceremonies. They'll be at the closing ceremonies though, but they've done like a staggered start for some of these athletes over there.
Yeah. I heard that Shaun White was at the Super Bowl last night, so he must be back already. I didn't see the picture, but I there's a little blurb that popped up, and Shaun White is at the Super Bowl, so that's pretty
did
cool.
you see like all of the celebrities that were there? Like that was like a star-studded Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That was like, I was watching, Sean Penn's popping up, Charlize Theron is there, LeBron James, no big deal.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, when you host it in like a town with big stars like that, yeah, they're gonna be popping up. They got the money, they can buy the tickets. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And that
Cost was $8,000.
what the average what?
Average ticket cost this year was $8,000.
Average ticket cost $8,000. Wow.
What?
Okay. Yeah.
$8,000? Really?
Yeah. That's what
Well-
Meredith just told me. That's crazy.
Okay, well, that's why I was watching it from a bar last night.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. That's why I was watching it. We were talking so much about nachos and wings. We didn't have any of that, but we did have some Moe's barbecue. So that was like another good Super Bowl treat. The Moe's barbecue. Can't go wrong with that. Extra sauce. Okay. Hey, we've got to take it to a break. Ashley, want to thank Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea for fueling our adventure this morning. Are you going to go get something this morning?
I'm thinking about it. We'll see where we end up today. But
Okay.
yeah, I wanted to kind of, we'll see.
Okay.
See if I have time.
You know what, Ashley? Guess what Cameron got to do? Okay, usually
What?
the spa treatments are for, we kind of think, oh, the late girls' day, you go and pamper yourself, everything. Over at the Four Seasons Resort and Residences Vail, they've got this thing called the Executive Shave. So that's what Cameron got to go do. So let's see
Oh,
Cameron getting pampered over at the spa at the Four Seasons Vail.
Hi folks, we're here at the spa at the Vail Four Seasons Resort and Residences. I'm gonna get an executive shave from the barber here, Guy Bruja. Guy, what are we in for today? And thanks so much for sharing this experience.
Of course. The executive shave is essentially a facial here in the barber chair, and then we'll also include a shave in that. So it's a good, feel good experience. It's a $200 service that I offer here, and I hope you enjoy it.
Oh, I can't wait. We're ready to get started. As you can see, we've got a lot of material to work with, but like I said, I think it's all about the experience, and I can't wait.
Cool. This is just a cleanse of your skin that I'm going to do here first.
Okay.
And so, and the product that I use is Organic Male. They're a local company. They're out of Silverthorne, and they specialize in men's skincare. I also use their shampoo and conditioner. Really great stuff.
I might fall asleep here. This is amazing.
Well, that's kind of the point, actually. If you want a really great, relaxing, enjoyable experience, this is one of them that you should definitely try out.
Now, I know that there are quite a few weddings that take place here.
Oh, yeah.
Tremendous venue for that. Do you see a lot of bridal parties coming through?
Oh, yeah.
For these kind of services?
I tend to get a lot more of the grooms, obviously. So a lot of times I have grooms parties come in day of the wedding, and they all get shaves and like neck cleanups.
Yeah.
Before the wedding.
Like a perfect groomsman bonding experience. And then do you have your locals, your regulars that you see as well?
Oh yes. That would be the majority of my clientele is my male locals. This next product is a light exfoliator.
Oh, this feels amazing.
Oh yes.
Meredith, I don't know if you can tell what I'm saying, but this is awesome.
So our next product is the mask, which like I mentioned, is also the shave product. So this is a cooling toning splash, which has rose hips in it, which is a natural antiseptic. So rather than using alcohol.
Oh yeah, it doesn't burn at all.
All right, and then a little serum. This is kind of like a multivitamin for your skin.
Another product that just smells so good too.
Help keep you looking youthful. Eye cream helps to eliminate small wrinkles like crow's feet at the corners of the eye. And finally, your lotion.
I feel like my pores are fully open after this.
They're like, hello. Yes.
The exfoliation, the hot towel, the shave. So soft. Now, Guy, what's the best way for someone to book an appointment with you?
You can book either online or through the website. And the website is just fourseasons.com/Vail. And then you go to the spa and barbershop, and there's an online booking button, and you can book any of my services right there.
Perfect. Yeah, I was looking through that. You've got quite a lot of offerings.
I do.
They all look really exciting. And
cool. Thank you.
This has been phenomenal. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Treat your dog to delicious, nutritious dog food. Specialty items and high-quality gear for dogs who love to get outside and play. Do-it-yourself dog washing and grooming services now available. Mountain Canine, the dog-friendliest shop in the Vail Valley.
Look your best with fashions from the outlets at Silverthorne. Mountains of brands to suit your style with savings up to 70% off every day. Don't forget to pick up a VIP savings card from the Colorado Welcome Center for even more discounts. Become an Elite Rewards member and earn amazing gifts. Outlets at Silverthorne, located 30 minutes east of Vail, exit 205 on I-70.
Winter is coming, and you can enjoy every minute with Outside Plus, your membership to the outdoors. Whether you're exploring the backcountry or your local trails, Outside Plus has you covered. With expert advice on gear, product discounts, premium access to Outside TV and the Gaia GPS app, and inspiring content delivered from the most respected names in the outdoors. Become an Outside Plus member today to get free tickets and VIP access to this year's Warren Miller film. Join at warrenmiller.com/Outside Plus.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Live Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact their Vail Valley broker professionals today to help you live the life you love.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. We're going to give you a look at the weather right now if you're just joining us. A little chilly down valley. We're seeing 10 degrees in Eagle. We've got 11 in Edwards and 17 in Avon right now. And Vail is looking at 15 this morning, but the sun is getting a little higher in the sky. The days are getting longer each and every day, and we're going to see the temperatures reach into the low 40s for later on today. And then overnight, we'll drop down into the low 20s and upper teens. And then similar start to tomorrow's weather with plenty of sunshine, and then the clouds will start to build. We have about a 20% chance of an isolated shower after 3 p.m. And then for Tuesday night, about a 40% chance of showers. And we could get some snow continuing into our Wednesday and even Thursday. And according to OpenSnow.com, we could possibly see 2 inches at Beaver Creek on Wednesday, 3 on Thursday, and 1 inch on Wednesday at Vail, and 3 on Friday. So about 4 or 5 inches maybe once this storm comes in, leaves. That's what we could possibly see. But the rest of the week, looking at Thursday, we'll see sunshine, and Friday, sunshine as well. So another nice weekend upon us. Terrain and lift status over at Vail, we are looking at 97% of the terrain open, 26 lifts out of 32, and they just opened Earl's Express. That is in Blue Sky Basin, tier number 38. That opened up, as well as the grills. The gas grills are now open for you at Bell's Camp. Keep in mind, there's no other food at Bell's. They used to have snacks and little half sandwiches and those sort of things just to grab and go, but they're not doing that this year, at least not yet. But the grills are open if you want to bring your own burgers out there. I've seen people do lobster tails. They get fancy way out at Blue Sky Basin. Over at Beaver Creek, they've got plenty of terrain open for you as well. 98% of it is open, 24 out of 25 lifts, and they did just post the grooming for today. So we don't get it earlier enough. So the groomer that we do have during the show, that's Vail's grooming report. But Beaver Creek, we just don't get it early enough, so we can't post it. But they do refresh it during our show. So what I just saw is Groomer's Choice. This is what's been groomed after midnight. So we've got Gunders, and that's over at in Betcher Gulch. We've got Larkspur Upper and Lower in Larkspur Bowl, chair number 11. Latigo, Ripsaw was groomed for you in the Rose Bowl area, and Red Buffalo, of course, and Piney and Powell and all those upper greens were groomed for you last night as well. So those are a couple of the Groomer's Choice. But let's take a look at what's happening over at Beaver Creek beyond the slopes. Don't forget, 3 o'clock, we got those free chocolate chip cookies that they hand out every single day. And then a lot of entertainment happens just on a daily basis. So for your Tuesday, Ken Carpenter is going to be doing caricatures in the village from 4 to 6. This is free. And then the Little Smokies will be taking the stage at the Villar on Tuesday night. Now, these guys are out of Missoula, Montana. They do a little bit of bluegrass, a little bit of rock and roll. Some of their influences are David Crosby, Linda Ronstadt, Joni Mitchell. So this show will be at 7:30. I know a lot of locals like the Little Smokies and are glad that they're going to be back. And then don't forget the Talents Challenge. We mentioned that a little bit earlier in the show. That's coming back, and you have 2 days to choose from. You can either do it Saturday the 26th or Sunday the 27th, but you have to ski all 14 black and double black diamonds over 26,000 vertical feet all in one day. You can't split it up over the 2 days. And this is a benefit for SOS Outreach, a great organization here, nonprofit that's been around for over 25 years, and it's a lot of fun. And it's kind of neat to say that you've done this challenge before. I know Meredith is talking about doing it, but she's training for it. That's the thing, is that, you know, the double black diamond bump runs. Most of these are bump runs. So you want to make sure that your legs are conditioned for it, your lungs are conditioned for it. So if you want to get out there today and start practicing, yeah, maybe you could do like half of them today and then see how you feel tomorrow. We don't want to rush it. But let's bring it out to Ashley right now. She's standing by in Vail Village on this Monday, on this Valentine's Day. We had Super Bowl last night. We've got the Olympics. So many things happening just this time alone.
And I mean, Trisha, and Valentine's Day today, and I know there's some of you that are watching that have not gotten your Valentine a present just yet. And that's why I'm here. I wanted to stand right outside Squash Blossom. This is one of my favorite jewelry stores, Trish. I know you love this place too. Owned by Hillary and Kevin Wagner. They are just the most beautiful couple that have passion for the products and the designers that they represent, and they also give so much back to our community. Like right next to me is the Vail Fine Wines, and they do like little like sipping while you're shopping, and they support their local shop next door, and they just do some really, really cool things that lift everybody up around them. And you can see, the clock tower is just behind me. The sun is starting to come out, so just to kind of give you a reference of where their location is. But I tell you what, if you need one of those last minute gift ideas that's not going to seem like it's last minute, this would definitely be a place to go. Trisha, I know you got like the full scoop, so we're going to send things inside so you can actually take a look for yourselves.
Valentine's Day is just around the corner, so we're bringing out the pinks, the reds, the hearts that you can find at Squash Blossom. Joining us now, we have Hillary Magner, and I love this holiday. I just think it's so sweet.
It's the holiday of flowers and jewels.
Jewels, yes. So we're going to give you some ideas on what you can get for all different types of people on your list, not just your spouse, but maybe your kids, maybe your friends.
Yeah.
So start us out with Baco.
This lady, Baco, we just started carrying over the holidays, but I mean, look at this. This does not speak Valentine's. It's all it's one of a kind, hearts, hand cut, all crafted in New York, sapphires and diamonds. It's like the most beautiful thing. And yes, people say, well, I have nowhere to go to these days. I put it on with a t-shirt and walk down the streets of Vail, and everybody's like, what is that
I would
necklace?
Go to the grocery store with that. I'd go anywhere you tell me to go if I was wearing that.
Amazing.
And then
these are rubies. So rubies are the stone of love. The Italians believed when a ruby was touching your skin, your loved one or somebody loved is talking to you.
Oh,
isn't that a cool story?
Sweet.
So what not better? Okay, and then a great ruby cross, and then I love this. This is a new line we're carrying. It's called Drew. It's all made in LA. This says love is love, and this is love like with a reflection.
Oh, okay. So when you're looking in the mirror, you
like
see
how
it.
You would see it backwards.
Oh,
and it has a cute little ruby.
Okay.
You know how I love to layer, Tricia.
Yes,
so these are great
layering pieces. This is a super unique ring with a little heart with the arrow through it.
Yeah, and then it's moonstone, and then of course Irene Newer. These are amazing, pink tourmaline with hand cut ruby.
Bracelets. Fun little things for your friends.
So these are called Love Is Project. They support women artisan. They give back, and they're $30, so everybody can be loved on Valentine's Day, even if you don't have a significant other. And then, of course, so the Coco necklace, we're going to do a pop-up event on Sunday from like 12 to 2. Bring your kids in. We'll have like little bracelet making tables where they can come in and make mama, sister, auntie, grandma a necklace, and we'll help you kind of hand make the necklace, or we'll do a hope bracelet kit for you.
Okay, yeah, so a couple little handcraft things that are super fun. And then look at these beautiful things that we have in our hands. A little bit of love just in your hand or your pocket. Yeah. These are awesome little stones.
Stones that are cut in hearts. I give these to my kids. They put them in their pocket. And different stones have different meaning.
You're going for a test. You're going for an interview. You just need a little support. You're going to have it.
Rub your heart rock.
Okay, perfect. Well, a lot of great ideas for you for Valentine's Day, so stop by Squash Blossom. You're open every day.
10 to 7, right across from Sweet Basil.
Love is the theme all month at Knapp Harvest, and they invite you to experience their love of food, flowers, and bees. Pick up a delicious dinner and dessert for your Valentine. Grab jewelry for a friend and bath salts for yourself, and show your love for the planet with fill and refill. Knapp Harvest, your indoor farmers market, open 7 days a week.
You are an electric vehicle. Electricity powers your heart. Want to feel your heartbeat faster? Drive an electric car, where the loudest sound is the beat of your electric heart. This is the new Nissan.
Xterra, apparel for your active lifestyle. Visit xterraplanet.com today. Enter the promo code CHECK20 at checkout for an extra 20% off regularly priced merchandise.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Betteridge. Fine jewelry and watches with exceptional service since 1897, located in Solaris.
All right, welcome back. Thank you for joining us on this Valentine's Monday. We're going to take a quick look at the weather, and Eagles see 9 degrees, Edwards 13, Avon 17, and it's 15 already in Vail. Feels like 4 degrees out there, though, so it's a little chilly. We did have those clear skies overnight, so the temperature drops quite a bit, but we're going to see it back into the 40s for today, a lot like yesterday. Plenty of sunshine. You're going to have a great day out on the slopes. Lifts open at 8:30 at Vail and 9 o'clock over at Beaver Creek. Overnight, we'll drop down into the 20s again. And then for Tuesday and a Tuesday night and a Wednesday, that's when we could see some snow. Not a lot, maybe 1 or 2 inches out of Wednesday and 3 inches out of Thursday, according to OpenSnow.com. And then pay attention to the crawl that runs at the bottom of our screen. That's Vail's Grooming Report. Vail, once again, they open 8:30 to 3:30 p.m. If you're going to go out to Blue Sky Basin, I'd head out there earlier in the day because they close the earliest, and then the back bowls, and then the front side. And keep in mind, Game Creek Bowl is kind of considered the back bowl, so that closes earlier than the front side as well. And then over at Beaver Creek, 9 to 4 p.m., they keep those hours all year long, but they do close earlier at Arrowhead and at Bachelor Gulch. So if you've made your way over there, but you need to get to the village by the end of the day, make sure you hop on the unlift before 3:30 over at Arrowhead and Bachelor Gulch. So that's a quick look at what's happening out on the mountains. Should be a groomer kind of day. Blue skies, blue runs, groomers. That's what I would suggest today. So get out there and enjoy it. But if you're looking for something to do tonight and maybe all the restaurants are full, well, how about making dinner? Knapp Harvest has a lot of great ideas, whether you need something that's grab and go or you want to make it all from scratch. Here's more.
I'm here with Carrie Hogan at Knapp Harvest in Eagle Ranch. Such a great local spot, and truly everything you need to have a romantic dinner for two or dinner for the whole family.
Absolutely. You know, February, we know about Valentine's Day, but we're going to shine a light on love in Knapp Ranch and Knapp Harvest all month long. So, yeah, speaking of beautiful romantic dinners, we have the flowers that you can give your sweetie. We have wonderful proteins, like we can get some great meats from Vail Meat. We have mushrooms from Knapp Ranch, the farm, 9,000 feet we grow, and potatoes that are grown right here in Colorado. We have Caleb's Fish. We can add a little squeeze of lemon and some of our fresh herbs from Osage and make a beautiful meal over fresh greens. And so, yeah, there's so many ideas we have. Look on our social for recipes. We'll have specific recipes as well that you can check out for Valentine's Day.
Love it. It's so important to support those local producers, and truly every component, like you said, from the beautiful citrus to the local mushrooms to the herbs, all coming from right here in the valley.
You are so right. And again, we were talking about citrus is really healthy for you, and nature knew that because it ripens during this time of year. So we get these right across the border in Arizona. And it's an organic citrus farm, which is hard to find. But that citrus really adds that vitamin C that we need during the winter. So we always do seasonal vegetables, and right now, and fruits, and we have quite a bit. Lots and lots of apples, and I mean, we have 7 different types of apples, so lots to learn, and we'd love to teach you when you come in, so come on in.
Perfect, and look for those recipes online, and it sounds like your staff is so knowledgeable. If you have a question, looking for a certain thing, just we're at the right place.
You are, because it's really fun to shop here, so we have a good time working here as well. And I also might mention that Second Nature Gourmet, we have organic meals to go. So if you're in a hurry and you're thinking of a pizza or something like that, try these meals. They're delicious, and they're very good for your family.
Such a great point. Everyone's so busy these days. Great to pick up a healthy meal for the family on the way home instead of driving through the fast food.
Absolutely.
Great. Thanks so much, Carrie.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Skiing is more dangerous than ever due to crowded slopes and people skiing faster than their abilities allow. Hi, this is Joseph Block, a ski injury attorney at Block & Chaplot. If another skier or snowboarder hits you from behind and injures you, you're entitled to monetary compensation. Remember, the downhill skier has the right of way. The uphill skier has a responsibility to avoid skiers below.
If you've been injured, you need to call an attorney to protect your rights. It's important to preserve the evidence immediately. Call Block & Chaplot today at 970-926-1700. We've been doing this for over 30 years and have collected millions of dollars of compensation for injured skiers and snowboarders.
Block & Chaplot has offices in the Vail Valley, Frisco, and Denver to serve you. Your case is our priority.
If you've been injured in an automobile or ski collision, call us today at 970-926-1700 to speak to an attorney, or go to vailjustice.com.
You're probably wondering, what makes these chips taste so good? Here's a hint. It's lime. They taste like lime. Tostitos, get to the good stuff.
When you let nature just do its thing. Is it any wonder our beer tastes so pure? Michelob Ultra Pure Gold. Organic by nature.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Carrots Jewelers, creating heirlooms for over 50 years.
It's time to get out the sunscreen. Wow, you can tell those daylight hours are getting a bit longer. That sun is getting a little higher in the sky. So apply the sunscreen well before you go out. You know, actually, a lot of dermatologists say even an hour before you go out, and then reapply it often all throughout the day. SPF 15, 20, 25, put something like that on, especially if you're dining outside. Maybe you're going to go up to Blue Sky Basin and use those new gas grills that they fired up. But we're going to see temperatures in the 40s. And when we do have the warmer temperatures, you tend not to layer up as much. Maybe you don't have the balaclava or the neck gaiter up to your nose. Maybe more of your face is shown. And you can see by watching the Olympics, wow, the goggle tans, you don't want to get the goggle tan. You know, make sure that you're applying that sunscreen directly to your face. You like, oh, Meredith likes the goggle tan. All right. Nothing says I was just on vacation than a goggle tan. So maybe you want to make your coworkers jealous. But as we look at the next couple of days, we're going to see 40s again and a sunny start to your Tuesday. But then we're going to start to see the clouds come in by even Tuesday afternoon. We have about a 20% chance of showers. And then for your Wednesday, snow showers likely. And the chance precipitation reaches 90% for the Vail Valley area. Open snow is calling for maybe 2 inches at Beaver Creek, 1 inch at Vail for Wednesday, but then a little more on Thursday, possibly 3 inches at both resorts. And then speaking of resorts, looking at what's been groomed on Vail Mountain, here we've got the crawl running at the bottom of your screen. So take a look at some of your favorites. We got Swingsville for you out of Midvale. That's a good beginner run. Green circle run for you. If you're looking for a little more challenge, work your way over to maybe the Northwoods area. That's a good place to go. And if they groom anything in the back bowls, that's always kind of fun to test your skills out there. You know, maybe a poppy fields for you. The slot has usually been groomed. And if they groom Ricky's, that's one of my favorites to go out there. And next year, we've got that brand new chairlift that'll be coming in, Sundown Express. So we're looking forward to that. It'll take you from the bottom of Chair 5 up to Wildwood, that restaurant at the top of Game Creek Bowl. So just another way to navigate through the Vail Mountain. And then over at Beaver Creek, don't forget we have the brand new McCoy Park. We opened up that just about a little over a month ago, and 250 extra acres of intermediate and mostly beginner skiing. So we got 98% of the mountain open for you, 24 out of 25 lifts. And we were just looking at some of the groomers. Looks like they've done a good job of grooming those upper greens for you. If you are a beginner, you don't have to just stay down by the Hay Meadow Express. You can head all the way to the top, take the Centennial lift. I try to hop in the gondola car. It's a gondola chair combination, and then ski those runs. And at any point of the day, you can always download the gondola if you get a little tired. Don't say, "Oh, we're going to take one more run," and you're feeling tired. That's when you tend to get hurt. So check with your group, make sure everyone's feeling good before taking that last run. But let's take it out to Ashley now. She's over in Vail Village. We've been talking about Valentine's Day and gift ideas, and you're in front of Carrots. I know that you know a lot about Carrots and some of their items.
I do. In full disclosure, Trisha, I got really cold walking around the shade. So standing in the sun, it's significantly different, significantly warmer. And this little spot was the first spot where the sun was hitting. But, you can see the little, kind of patio setup. So Carriage is just right behind you. You can see that beautiful little frame door. And Dan Talene has been doing this for over 50 years. He's kind of like the curator, the puppet master, if you will, of Carrots. And he's been creating his own pieces. I bought a couple. I got this really cool vintage belt buckle from my dad. And then he helped me turn this like big earring into a bracelet from my mom. Like the work that they do is just beautiful. And then they also represent several, very specific, very special artists like Koji Kawamoto. And Trisha, I know you are familiar with Koji. He and I are Facebook friends. I love seeing what he's up to. But the reason that we're friends is because he's so warm. He's so just passionate about what he does. And he's brought a ton of pearls. So he's got a trunk show that's going on. And one of the most magnificent special things that he does is he matches the pearl to your atmosphere, is what he calls it. And so if you're looking to create a Valentine's Day experience for your loved one, this would be a really cool way to go. But let's take you on inside this cozy little nook called Carrots to find out more about Koji and what he brought with him this time.
It's not too late to do a little shopping right now. We're going to take you over to Carrots Jewelers at Vail, and that's where Cameron is with Koji Kawamoto, and we're talking pearls.
Hi, Ty, that's right. Yes, I'm here in Carrots Vail with Koji. He's got all sorts of just delicious, wonderful treats.
That's
for
right.
Koji, thanks so much for taking the time with us.
Nice to see you again.
Welcome. I'm glad you're back in the village.
Yeah.
You mentioned you're here for Valentine's Day and through next week. And
Yes.
you've got, what all have you got for us today?
Well, as you can see, the variety, so many different colors, right? But if you don't have any pearls, okay, Japanese acquire, they are the most classic one. Like this small one, white color, but with a pinkish overtone. That's the first one to get. And then, okay, lots of different colors out of Tahiti, the French Polynesia. People say black pearls, but that's not only black.
Yeah,
right?
there's so much vibrance and
Yeah.
tone to these.
That's overtone. And like pistachio, green, blue, aubergine. It's really fascinating.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then Australian white South Sea, big white coming out of Australia. And then these golden or champagne color coming out of the Philippines.
Incredible.
Yeah, and then freshwater pearls have gorgeous pinkish or lavender or peach, right?
Beautiful,
Yeah,
beautiful. Now you mentioned, you have all these beautiful pearls, but you and I are both wearing a pearl made kind of jewelry for men. Can you tell us more about?
Yeah, that's right. So
these
this is
pieces?
my signature piece.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's gorgeous, and this is unisex, not only for you and your girlfriend can share.
Yeah.
Right. And it's a really great gift for Valentine's Day. See?
Absolutely. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And speaking of Valentine's Day, I know Emily is wearing a very Valentine.
It's a Valentine special piece. And this morning, judging from your atmosphere this morning, something clicked in my head, and I picked this one for you.
I'm in the mood for love. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
You're right. You're right. You have pink and white. Is that gorgeous?
Yeah, and you mentioned the atmosphere. You also kind of cater the jewelry to the customer and their skin tone, their eye color. What does that really mean for the person coming in to buy their jewelry? Like how does that elevate the experience for them?
Well, so you never know. It's good for you. My 30-year experience. Okay, I have met so many different people, and when I make these stress. I'm always thinking, oh, what kind of home they're gonna find, right?
Yeah.
And when I'm here, I meet somebody. Yeah, that's why something always clicks in my head.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, Koji and Emily, thank you so much for taking the time with us this morning.
Yeah, for
Now we're
sure.
gonna
Thank
do
you.
a little browsing
Yeah.
after this. But if you want to find out more, they're just here, right in front of the Transportation Center in Vail at Carrots Vail. And you said you're here through next week.
Yeah,
Is that correct?
that's right.
Okay. So don't miss your chance to come look at the pearls and let Koji set you up with some beautiful jewelry.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Get more information at VailYetiHockey.com. Go Yeti!
Valentine's Day to me is all about spreading the love, spreading joy, loving on my people.
Okay, we're just giving you a sneak peek at our staff Valentine video. I guess we're not quite ready to play it yet. Should we bring Ashley in, or what do you need, Meredith? Okay, all right, we're gonna bring Ashley in. Ashley has been cruising Vail Village, and Ashley, Koji Kawamoto being back in town over at Carrots. I think that would be, if you're gonna buy pearls ever, like buy it when he's here, when he's in town, when he's got his whole selection, because you get to meet him and you learn so much. I mean, you and I have been interviewing him for many, many years, and I still learn something new each time we check in.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking that to myself, Trisha, where it's like, how many pearl experts do you get to meet in a lifetime, right? There's not that many out there. And if you are thinking about investing in something like that, because obviously like this is not just something that's gonna be a gift for you, but it's gonna be a gift for generations to come, because they're so beautiful. They're perfect heirloom to pass down. And so to have someone actually take a look at you and your hair color and your skin tone, and to be able to say, you know what, this pearl was meant for you. Like this is the one for you, rather than just kind of like blindly going through and be like, well, maybe this is pretty,
Yeah,
like,
and you know what? And he's kind of got, if you want the classic strand, but then also some of the ones that are so different in shape and not symmetrical, and just a little more of that kind of Baroque look that they talk about. It's really, you don't even have to be like, well, maybe I'm not a pearl person, but yeah, you might become one after you see some of the great looks that he has. And then all the colors, if you want that classic luster with that pearl color. But when he talks about the Tahitian pearls and the aubergine and the pistachio colors, and then a lot of the pinks are so cool too. So yeah, he's gonna be there. So he's got this trunk show right now through the weekend. So this would be the time to get your loved ones something good. But bring them. I don't think I would surprise them. I would bring who you're gonna buy it for, so they get to be a part of the experience.
Yeah, surprise them with a trip to Carrots for this experience. And it's also something too worth pointing out that they even have, like there's some pearl earrings. He does rings. So if you're not ready to invest in a strand that will be with you for generations to come, if you're just looking for like just something a little bit more simple and something a little bit more affordable, they really do have a lot of different price points. So if you're just interested, you can kind of dip your toe in, just dip that toe in.
Definitely. Hey, it looks like the sun is getting pretty high in the sky. Have you warm now?
Oh man, it's such a difference standing in the sun versus the shade. And you can see, bluebird sky behind me. There's not a cloud that I can see anywhere right now. So stunning time to be outside, whatever you might be doing. Obviously I can still, see my breath pretty solidly. So you are going to want to have those layers with you today. That's probably going to be the name of the game, right? To have all those layers first thing in the morning. morning, have the ability to peel them off. And then, you know, it could be really nice to start your Valentine's Day off with like a nice warm cup of coffee or a chai, or, you know, I was going to maybe go over to the Gorsuch Ski Cafe, but I just kind of got too entertained with, you know, window shopping.
I
So.
know, window
Not today.
shopping, and a lot of those shops open at 10. Or if you can go to the ski shop too. Hey, you know what? Heated boots, heated socks, heated gloves. That could be a good Valentine's Day gift for your loved one that maybe needs to go into the lodge too much because they're cold. So that could be good. And you know what? We're getting a happy Valentine's Day from John Bonner. He's saying hello. And then Dan Elliott, he was talking about earlier, he's like, oh yeah, that snowboard cross was awesome. A one for the old folks. That's pretty funny. Oh, and Emma says this. She said, hey, that was my favorite open when you were in front of the garbage truck. And then she puts the little recycle thing.
I'm so glad I can make your morning with, like, I swear, I don't know what it is about every time that I'm live. I seem to just, the trucks find me. I don't, like, it'll be completely quiet, and the next thing you know, beep,
beep, beep, beep, coming by. I know. Well, I see that you're a good distance away from the buses, so you're not being you're not attracting them right now. So
no, I'm hiding out. I'm hiding out in Solaris. But happy Valentine's Day to all of our viewers and to John and you know, also I wanted to say really quickly, Trisha, I'm pretty sure that my mom is watching right now, and I think she needs to open her front door and see what might be there. I'm just saying. She probably should do that, Mom.
Special.
Her friend Donna is visiting from Tucson, Arizona, and she's going to be out skiing. Trisha, and I was telling her, I was like, you know, honestly, I was like, I haven't necessarily been out on the mountain recently, but Trisha, like, you have some really good tips about like what's going on, because you've been out there more recently than I have. So good ideas for, you know, for getting out there today.
Yeah. Follow the groomers. You know, I would stick to the groomers today. And, you know, if you need to have lunch on the mountain, make sure you have that Time to Dine app with your Epic Mix. And then if you need to eat up there because you need reservations still and proof of vaccination, or you can come down to town. We've got plenty of places at Vail and Beaver Creek to eat as well. And if you want to know lift times, Epic Mix is good for that as well. So like if Northwoods is like 11 minutes, you might be like, oh, let's go lap Chair 4 again. It's only 4 minutes. So just some little tips for you today. Hey, but Meredith says that we are ready to show our staff Valentine's wish video. So let's roll that.
I love it.
Okay?
Valentine's Day. It's back again already. One of my favorite memories from Valentine's Day or experiences. One should never kiss and tell. But if you and I have ever spent Valentine's together, just know that you will always be my Valentine.
Hey, Vail Valley Live. One of my all-time favorite Valentine's Day memories happened 35 years ago.
Tomorrow.
The day that our mothers introduced us on a blind date.
Yep. And here we are, 35 years later, still going strong. I want to know what your other ones are.
Other what?
Favorite memories.
Oh.
Right, you said one of.
There's too many to go on.
Definitely that one takes the cake, though, for sure. Vail Valley Live.
What's my favorite Valentine's memory? I had a song written about me.
Ooh, a favorite Valentine's memory has to be like when you're a little kid and everybody gets to like Scooby-Doo Valentine's with like a little lollipop. Oh, that's like the peak of Valentine's.
I love my Valentine because I had a giant crush on him for 15 years, and now I'm married to him. I also think he is smoking hot. He's my favorite adventure partner. He makes me laugh, and you know, he's filming this right now, so I love that he's my camera guy when I need him to be.
My love story is I met my husband-to-be on tour when I was 17 years old, and we were with Disney on Ice, and we traveled the world together. Then we came to Vail, Colorado for 1 year, and we've been here almost 7 years. We love it here, and so why not? Bless you. why not enjoy this beautiful day? Happy Valentine's Day. Mwah.
Sending a special happy Valentine's to my sweetheart, Rachel Hone, who we met on a cruise ship. We were both dancing there, and just kind of like, it happened. And it's amazing and just like really incredible, going on just over 2 years now. So happy Valentine's Day to her.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. I'm spending the day skiing with my family and then enjoying a nice, relaxing soak in the hot springs. My favorite thing to think about on Valentine's is that my dad received a life-saving heart transplant a few years ago. So the best way to share the love today and every day is make sure you're an organ donor.
Happy Valentine's Day! I love this holiday so much, and this year I got a Valentine on my own. I'm still blushing, but we're gonna be going on a little ski date, of course, being here in Vail, and I'm gonna be planning a surprise picnic. And he won't see this in time, so I'm not spoiling the surprise, but I have this little raclette to go set. So we'll melt some cheese under candles, and I'll bring some champagne and roses and just go all out. Like, it's gonna be an over-the-top picnic over in Blue Sky Basin. And I think this time is perfect occasion to go all out for your loved one. And I think every day is Valentine's Day. So the perfect thing to do on Valentine's Day is to go over the top. A lot of people think it's cheesy, but you know, I think cheese fries are cheesy. So this is a reminder, don't fear the cheese. Go all out, show some effort. Life is too short. I hope you have a great Valentine's.
Hey, Vail Valley Live friends and fans, Trisha Swenson here. Valentine's Day to me, you know what, for many, many years, it was my college roommate's birthday. So it didn't matter if you had a Valentine or not, it was always my friend Kaya's birthday. And then later on in my life, sometimes my parents would send me flowers to my workplace, and everyone would be like, oh, who sent you flowers? And I'm like, oh, my mom and dad. But now I have a Valentine, and I love when I get flowers from my husband, Mike. I think flowers are just so beautiful. And I love the chocolates and the other things that you can get and everything, but just the flowers. And even though they don't last very long, they just mean so much, and they're just so pretty, and it really makes me appreciate this holiday of love because I love the flowers.
Valentine's Day to me is all about spreading the love, spreading joy, loving on my people, loving on the planet, and the beautiful environment in which I get to live here in the mountains, and all the awesome stuff I get to do here, one of which is producing the Vail Valley Live Morning Show. I love our team. I love my producer squad. And to our viewers, happy Valentine's Day. Spread the love, everybody.
Oh, that was so fun to see. That's the first time I've seen that, Ashley.
Oh, me too. That was so cute. I love that. I love Meredith. I feel like we should have like a new hashtag. What was it? Like, don't hate the cheese. Don't.
Oh, yeah.
Don't fear the cheese.
Don't fear the cheese.
Okay, I told Meredith that I want to see pictures of this picnic that's going to be going on. I mean, what a beautiful day. It sounds like she's going back to Blue Sky Basin. She's bringing flowers, everything. So I want to see the photos on tomorrow's show.
Okay, deal.
Me too.
Okay,
Me
perfect.
too.
Okay, all right. Well, hey, we want to thank all of our viewers for watching today. We've gone a little over because we were having so much fun giving you ideas on where to go shopping, where to grab your dinner tonight. Knapp Harvest, if you don't have a reservation, highly recommend the reservations tonight, Ashley. What are you guys doing?
Honestly, Tom's an amazing cook, so I think we'll probably, he's probably going to make something. His love language is beer, so I got him man flowers, and I got him like a 30 rack of beer. So I surprised him with that this morning. So probably have some beer and some food. It's going to be great.
Okay, perfect. I know. Yeah, we're trying to get into dinner. Hopefully a little Tony Galizia playing over at the Grouse Mountain Grill, one of my favorite piano players and performers in the Vail Valley. I call him the hardest working man in show business because, Tony would do this where he would teach music all day to students, and then he'd play at the Grouse, and then he'd go play a late night set somewhere. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're very, very busy. So, but yeah, so hopefully.
I wonder he's so good.
Yeah. Yeah, he's always playing. He's always tickling the ivories and making people happy with his great music. So, all right, everyone, thank you for joining us, and good luck to Michaela. We've got the Michaela pin again. The Olympics on again tonight, if you can stay up late enough to watch them. But good luck to all of our athletes over in Beijing, China. We wish you well. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Woohoo!